Hi, I'm Nixie, and today I'm going to be attempting to do some head swapping. Now, I've genuinely never attempted to take a Barbie head off her body, so this is going to be new to me, and I thought, for my first ever attempt, what would be better than to do it on camera, because what could possibly go wrong? So, let's have a go! So as you've seen, we've got these 3 dolls here. They're all fashionistas, and they're willing volunteers for this procedure. So we have fashionista number 188, number 123, and number 179. So this Barbie is going to be our first volunteer, and I've got her made to move Barbie as her body donor. Here she is. It's one of the yoga made to move Barbies, and the skin tone match, it's not necessarily looking great on camera, but it in real isn't too bad. Like I said, the colour on camera it doesn't look as great. I think the blonde Barbie does look a bit paler, but like I said, in real it's actually quite close to her original skin tone. Okay, so I've got a bowl of hot water. I'm just going to do this based on what I've seen other people doing. And I've got a bag, because I don't want to get their heads wet. I'm going to put both of them into the bag and dunk them in. Now, I think it's maybe like 40 seconds, a minute you're meant to do. It's sort of until their head's squishy and a bit more pliable to get it off the body. So we're going to see. Like I said, this is all very experimental and it could go horribly wrong. I could ruin these Barbies. Not practiced, not done it before. I am going to be starting with the fashionista doll just because she was less expensive than the made to move. So for I think the very first attempt it really would be better obviously do it on the cheaper Barbie in case I crack the neck or anything, or the little joint bit that's inside the head. But I probably should have been timing this, seeing how long it actually was taking. But it's fine, we'll just talk a little bit longer and hope that it's gonna go right, because we're doing this in real time. I'm not doing any cuts because I need to know that it works and that we can do this. I probably should have put a towel down. This bag's going to be a bit... Actually, maybe I won't take the bag out. I'll just take the doll out of the bag and leave one of them in for the time being. Alright. I'm sure that's probably enough time. Let's take you out. Let's just prop you up for now. Okay. I don't know if her hair's squishy enough yet. You know what? I think I might put her in a bit longer. I'm just not sure that it looks as squishy as other people have it. Maybe I need to do hotter water. I sort of did a mixture, because I'm not sure the temperature of the water. I did a mixture of sort of some boiling water and then some just hot water from the tap. So, yeah, maybe it needed to be boiling. But let's have a try. We'll keep them going a little bit longer. It's very nerve-wracking, this. It's nice to have the option to make your dolls made to move if you want to, but the thought of losing dolls through, breaking them, it's not like Barbies are the cheapest things, so let's hope this is going to work. Although I think people sometimes do, pull off Barbie's head just... without having warmed them up. So, let's see. Can we get it off? See, I think there's strain there. I don't think it's working. Come on. You know what? I'm doing hotter water. I don't know, I just don't think her head feels as squishy as it could. Alright, take 2. Right, attempt number 2, I have some hotter water, so hopefully that'll be more successful. I mean, to be honest, it could just be that I was not pulling hard enough, and like I said, it's a bit of a nerve-wracking thing to actually pull the Barbie head off, knowing that you could break the like little plastic bit inside that helps it move. So here goes. Let's just lean them up there so I'm not having to hold them. Okay, here goes everything. Yeah, I think that probably actually was more down to me just being a bit cautious. But I want to make this work. People make it look quite easy when they do it. And that was also the point of this video, to see how easy it actually is. And, you know, as a first timer, what you should maybe be looking out for. So let's just give it a little bit longer. Okay, I think that's probably been a decent amount of time, so let's have a go. Right, let's get you out. Sorry, your hair's messed up. Things going wrong. Come on, balance, my dear. Right. Don't know if it's much more pliable, but come on. Come on. Like I said, it just looks like it's breaking. There must be some technique to this. Come on. Oh, I think we've got the first little bit. Nearly. Oh, my goodness, that was stressful. We have a beheaded Barbie. Like I said, it's put a lot of pressure. Can you see where it's gone white? Like, sort of inside there and there. That was from pulling it off, so now I'm a bit worried because that's made a weakness. But never mind, let's try this one. We did it. So maybe it's more about confidence than anything else. So, let's see what you're like. Come on, come on. And there we go. We have 2 beheaded Barbies. And I guess the point is, while it's still softish, let's just go straight for it and get her head on. Come on. There probably is techniques for this. I maybe should have researched that a little bit more. Oh, I think we have a head. Yeah, they seem to be good movement. Nice. Do I want to put this one on here? Yeah, why not? If we can. Might as well do the full job. Proper swap from one to the other. And yep, we're good. So here they both are. Blonde Barbie seems to be good movement, as does the fashionista. Right, we have successfully swapped our first heads. I'm not sure it's a process you'd want to try lots. I think you swap it once, but the fact that there seemed to be a lot of strain on that plastic bit when you took it off, it would worry me if you tried it more times, because I think, to me, that would suggest it's more likely to break each time you're putting that strain on it. But let's have a go with the other dolls. One thing I did just quickly want to point out is I have noticed on quite a few of the Made to Move Barbie bodies that the skin tone can be slightly off on the joints. So as you can see here, she's got paler upper arm, paler lower arm, and then a darker joint. And same's the case for her knees. I don't know why this is, but I have noticed this on several Made to Move Barbies. So hopefully this is something Mattel is maybe looking at, trying to get the colour matching better, fingers crossed. But it is just worth noting for Made to Move Barbies that, yeah, you could have that issue. So for this doll, we've gone for the BMR 1959 Barbie that seemed to have a reasonable skin tone match for her. It's sort of disappointing. The 3 fashionistas I picked, there's 2 curvies and 1 tall, and yet the sort of body match colours I've used, they're all standard size Barbies, so it's sort of a bit disappointing I'm going to be losing some of that variation for them. But it is what it is. You've got to go with what Made to Move Barbies you can have. And just notice that she has, can you hear that? Really bad squeak, so that was a little bit annoying when I got her out of the box. And like I say, she is a new BMR 1959 Barbie. I haven't taken my other one that I got of this style to use. Did get a fresh one, because I really like this fashionista. Like, I love her braids, so definitely one I wanted to get onto a made-to-move body. Right, enough talking, let's get head swapping. Okay, they've been in the bowl for sort of just over 40 seconds now. So again, we'll start with the fashionista. Like I said, they're just cheaper dolls. If I'm gonna ruin one, I'd rather go with them first. So let's see how you do. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna put it in again for a bit longer. I think maybe over the minute for me is going to work. Oh, and I'm getting water everywhere. Let me just clean that up and give them some more seconds. Okay, we'll have another attempt. Now she's been in there a little bit longer. Come on. Right. So. Nope. Yeah, I just flicked her hair in the water. I'm not doing well with water here. Definitely should have put a towel down. Lesson for future. Okay. Right, come on. You sort of got to get it over this initial bit and then get it over the prongs. There we go. One head off. And next one. Like I said, just going to try and get this done quick. Come on, with your creaky body. Oh, I think your neck, this one's neck pick's not the weird like greeny blue colour. It sort of actually matches her skin tone a bit more. Oh, come on. And, oh, okay, so just a quick comparison. They do have slightly different style neck pegs. It's interesting. Alright, let's... This one actually also seems to have fared up a little bit better. Like, doesn't seem to be as much sort of stretch and wear on it from having removed it. Alright, come on, let's get you on. And... yeah, she has a head. And like I said, for the sake of completeness, we'll pop this one on. You can suddenly be a tall Barbie now. I don't know, is her head going to be a bit small for this? For some reason, her head just feels a little bit smaller. Maybe this isn't a good one to put back on. You know what? I think we might just go with having a headless Barbie, because yeah, her head just feels a little bit small for this. That's fine. Never mind. We'll move on. So one headless Barbie, but now this one seems to be working quite well. Like, it's just a little bit creaky with that body. I don't know if you've got any advice of anything I could do maybe to make it less creaky, or if that's just something I'm going to have to live with. Please do let me know. Like I said, I'm new to this, so any advice is always welcome. Last up, I have this doll. Now, I was debating if I was actually going to do her today, because I've not actually found the best body match for her. She's a bit of a tricky one. I did see someone on Instagram who had done a body swap for her, so I asked them what they used, and they advised me this doll. Now, this doll, for me, her skin tone is a little bit lighter than hers. And I think probably the person on Instagram might be correct. You know, they could have had dolls that had slight variations, because I know the Barbies, their skin tones can be slightly different from doll to doll. So it could have been a perfect match for them, and it looked like that on the photos for them. But for me, she is a little bit darker than this doll. But not so much that I think it won't work. We're going to have a try and see if she looks alright. Fingers crossed. Okay, they've been in there for a little while. I definitely feel for me, leaving them in a bit longer, like at least a minute, seems to be working. So let's take you out and try and get your top up there. Don't want you flashing. Right. Let's see if we can get you up. Oh, yep. It's coming. Just feels so brutal doing this. Come on. 1 and 2. Nice. Right, you're up next, love. And let's see what we got. Come on, come on. There we go, that one wasn't too bad. Now let's get you back on quickly. Like I said, you can see there is definitely sort of, it's paler, but I'm not sure. You know what, I'm almost thinking that the BMR Barbie might have been a better colour match. Let's just, do we want to do that? No, I'm not sure we should. We'll leave that one off as well. There's no point when the colour match isn't perfect. Alright, let's have a look at them properly. So here they all are on their made to move bodies. You know what, I'm not sure about her. I just think this skin tone might have actually been a little bit better. It does look pretty close. Alright, lesson learnt. But I didn't have 2 bodies of that, and I did have this body. So it's what we went with. It was good practice, and now I know I can do it. And it's not too hard, it just worries me the amount of stress that you can see has happened to that plastic when you attempt it. So if I were to get her another body, I am going to be a little bit worried about this body because, you know, it's made to move, I can still use it for somebody else, but it's now going to have a bit extra stress on that little plasticky joint bit. But you know what, let's get these ladies back in their original outfits so we can have a look at them properly. And here they all are in their original clothes. Now obviously, because these two were curvy Barbies originally and this one was a tall, these clothes are a little bit baggy on the standard Barbie body sizing, but that was only to be expected. We had to, you know, use which bodies we could find for the skin tones. That being said, I'm not sure I'm happy with this colour match. I do think she might have been better on the BMR skin tone, and I'll consider swapping her at some point when I can get my hands on another one of these. Overall, despite obviously me failing a bit with the colour match for this one, I think I can count today as a success. I set out to see what it was like to swap heads to bodies, and I have 3 fashionistas now on 3 made to move bodies, and nobody got hurt along the way, which is always a win. And I do want to thank you for coming on this journey with me. Like I said, I hadn't done this before, and now I've got a bit more confidence that if I did find a head that I liked, and I could find a good like body match colour-wise, that I can successfully swap a head and get a doll that's got a bit more posability for the face I like. So like I said, thank you very much for watching my attempts there. I think the things I learned were maybe leave it in the water a bit longer just to get it a bit softer, and confidence is key. So, I mean, obviously don't just like rip it off because you're probably going to break it, but be confident in doing it. And then it should be hopefully be successful. Although obviously there's always risks when you're trying to modify dolls. So caution, but confidence. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I, like I said, appreciate you coming with me on this experiment today. And if you did like this video, please do hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see more videos where I'm trying out things that are maybe new to me, then please do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!